All right, let's talk about stress. We all feel it, we all talk about it, but what if we've been fighting the wrong battle this whole time? Today, we're not just going to talk about managing stress. We're going to go deeper. We're going to learn how to master the stress cycle. So let's start with a kind of provocative question. What if stress isn't the villain we've made it out to be? I mean, we spend so much energy trying to avoid it, reduce it, get rid of it. But what if that's not the actual problem? You see, the real issue isn't the stress itself. It's getting stuck in it. You know that feeling, right? Like your engine is always running, even when you're supposed to be parked? Well, that's what we're tackling today. We're going to show you exactly how to break that cycle and finally find the off switch.
First things first, stress is not always bad. Seriously, think about a big presentation or a job interview. That flutter in your stomach, that nervous energy, that's stress. And honestly, you kind of need it. It's the biological kick in the pants that gets you to prepare, to focus, and to actually perform. It's the bridge from thinking to doing.
Okay, so if we're going to get a handle on this, we've got to pop the hood and see how the engine actually works, right? So let's get into the mechanics of your body's amazing built-in alarm system.
So our bodies are basically wired for two kinds of fear. First, you've got real fear. You're hiking and, oops, there's a bear on the path. That's an immediate physical threat. Your body knows exactly what to do. But then there's imagined fear. This is the story you tell yourself, the little knot in your stomach over a weirdly short email from your boss. It's all happening in your head.
And this right here is the absolute key, the big aha moment. It doesn't matter if it's a real bear or an email bear. To your body, it's the exact same thing. Same flood of cortisol, same racing heart. This is where we feel out of control, but it's also exactly where we can start to take that control back. So who's running the show here? It's your autonomic nervous system. The easiest way to think about it is like the automatic operating system that's always running in the background of your body, handling everything without you even having to think about it. And this system basically has two main settings. You've got rest and digest, which is your chill mode. Everything's cool, you feel safe, you're connected. Then you've got fight or flight. That's go time. Your body is revving up, getting ready to handle whatever's coming your way. Now, think about an animal in the wild. A gazelle runs from a lion, and if it escapes, what does it do? It literally shakes its body and goes back to grazing. The stress cycle is complete. But us humans, we're a bit different. We finish our race, that big presentation, that tough conversation, and we just stay revved up. We get stuck in fight or flight, and that is where all that chronic stuff comes from. The tight shoulders, the headaches, you know the drill.
Okay, so that's the problem, and it's a big one. But the good news is there are solutions. It's all about building your own resilience toolkit with practical, real-world strategies that signal to your body, hey, the threat is over. You can stand down now. And that's what we really mean by resilience. It is not about being tough or just powering through. No, it's the skill of becoming the pilot of your own nervous system. It's about learning how to steer yourself back to that feeling of safety after things get intense. And just like any other muscle, the more you practice, the stronger it gets. So, what's in this toolkit? First up, the physical stuff. Movement is your best friend here. It's the most ancient, primal way to tell your body, hey, we got away, the danger's over. Go for a walk, especially in nature, run it out, play with your dog. Heck, even just getting up and moving to another room can start to break the spell. Next, we have tools that work from the inside out. Deep breathing is a classic for a reason, especially when you focus on long, slow exhales. That's like a direct message to your nervous system to chill out. Humming, believe it or not, works wonders. It literally stimulates a nerve that acts like a brake pedal on your stress response. Even something focused like cooking can pull you out of your head and into the present moment. And here's a super simple one you can use literally anywhere, anytime. Just remember, stop. When you feel that wave of stress coming, you just S, stop what you're doing for a second. T, take one real conscious breath. O, observe. What's going on in your body? No judgment, just notice. My jaw's clenched. And then P, proceed with what you were doing, but now with a little bit more awareness. Now, having all these tools is great, but it really helps to know when to use them. For that, you need a map of your internal world. And that's where this idea of inner zones comes in. It's all about developing awareness of where you are at any given moment. Think of it like a simple traffic light for your nervous system. The green zone is when you're feeling pretty good, calm, connected, ready to engage.
The yellow zone is fight or flight. You're activated, stressed, maybe a little anxious. And the red zone is when you're just totally overwhelmed, maybe feeling frozen or just completely shut down. The first step is just getting good at asking yourself, hey, which zone am I in right now? And let's be super clear about something. The goal is not to live in the green zone 24/7. That's impossible. And frankly, it's not even desirable. Life happens. The real skill, the resilience muscle we're trying to build, is getting better and faster at finding your way back to green after you've been in yellow or red. So, where do we go from here? How do we take all this great information and actually make it work in our real, messy, everyday lives? Let's talk about your path forward, from awareness to actual action. I absolutely love this quote because it gets right to the heart of it. You can meditate, exercise, do all the right things. But if you're just checking boxes on a to-do list while still feeling stressed, you're missing the point. The real shift happens when we focus less on doing and more on actually cultivating the feeling of being healthy, calm, and safe in our own bodies. And please, please remember, this is not about a massive overnight transformation. You're rewiring years and years of habits. So forget about perfection. The goal is progress. Just aim for being 0.1% better today than you were yesterday. That's it. Let those tiny wins stack up over time. So I'm going to leave you with this question to chew on. After all of this, what is one small, simple, ridiculously easy step you can take today, not tomorrow, today, to help your body complete the stress cycle? Will you take a 5-minute walk after a tough call? Do 3 deep breaths before you open your inbox? What's your 0.1%?